Oh, there we are. Oop, that's the wrong button. Yeah, now let's turn on the proper mods. Indestructible equipment. And let's get back to good old Grug. Level 10 he is. Okay, we left off yesterday in the bank. Stuff was getting more and more dangerous here in the capital. I now remember. So basically we were just grinding through the boring enemies yesterday. And today we're going to see some real devastating fights. I hope at least. Pops, there no hey there. Sorry for being so late today. We're living through a phase where my kid is pretending again like he doesn't need no sleep. Or he just can't sleep alone, or he's generally screaming at me in the evening hours, and I tank so much pure rage every evening that I'm feeling quite tired lately. But I guess that's just a normal development that all parents will experience at some point. Okay, let's rest up for a moment. Well, I'm totally happy that I'm actually making it for a daily stream as of lately. Oh, okay. Mr. Wizard. Eat my axe. In your face. There we go. I hate wizards. They do so much damage. But if you're able to just jump their face, they don't. Alright, we need 6,500 XP for the next level, so... Now with level 10, the soul is a lot slower. Duelist. I destroyed one duelist and gained 91 XP out of that, though. It's only about 70 duelists to level me up one more time. I'm fine as well, thanks for asking. Just taking my time today to unwind myself a bit. Playing a lot of Lost Ark offline lately. Enjoying the game a lot. Practically the best MMO that came around the corner as of lately, not gonna lie. It surely has a lot of dirty kinks, but it's not bad. It's really not bad. If you like ARPGs and MMOs. I think that's an upgrade. Those duelists have pretty good gear, though. Too bad that we don't find any enchanted battle axe. I wish I would be finding one of those. That would be sick. I don't need the hand axe either. It's just a slot there. Build. For no good reason at all. So I feel like I'm slowly running out of food, am I? I only got those berry salads. So do I need to leave town? Well, I'd say, yeah, I remember that I thought that yesterday already. Let's head over to the arena and see if we can eat some lion or something like that. But first, let's wash ourselves like a civilized orc. Being possessed by an evil god of darkness. But that's a different story. So, whoa! Double wizard. Oof. Jump. Earthquake. Stuns. Alright. There's a thief with 325 HP, so... Situation is already pretty nasty, not gonna lie. Ow, this dude hurts. So I'm going to see... Look. Dude only hurts every couple of turns. 156 XP. That was a pretty nasty one. But I kept saying it last day. High heels. Why are high heels so freaking good? I need to wear them. I'm an orc in high heels. I mean, is this a joke? Why are these high heels offering more physical resistance than an enchanted pair of plate boots? Okay. The dev has surely some weird sense of humor. Not gonna lie. These stats. Alright. But I also gotta make a run for it. Oh, crap. There's another wizard shooting me here. So I'm gonna use my jumping ability now to make a run for it, because I really don't have the necessary HP anymore to wrestle such a nasty damage dealer. All right, let's put on a bandage. Surely gonna help. So Ash, hi there. Welcome. Nice to see you. Alright, so this was pretty scary up there. 2 wizards and a thief at once, and that's all it takes to be in trouble. There's a duelist in my face. Boots of Haste. Hell yeah. Movement speed increase, so I can get rid of those nasty high heels. Because, you know, the stats might be a little bit worse, but dexterity up? I think that's increasing my parry chance. No, that's only increasing my parry chance. Oh, never mind, but movement speed. Movement speed bonus is something you should never trade away in games like these. If you can't have movement speed, take movement speed. There's almost no stat more powerful in roguelike. Because that enables you to run away from stuff. Come here, you filthy little acrobat. Wait a sec, wasn't I, lacking food? I don't know why the hell we have bunnies in the town, but I'm surely not arguing or complaining was the word. Good. Meat. Okay. So, this is a really nice spot to heal up, because there's only one grid that the enemy can come from. That's pretty nice. Well, I can't actually sleep a bit to get rid of the fatigue. Okay, so it's berry salad time. And I think it's also time for a sip out of the fountain. I challenge thee. Come on, Obear. You need your smacks, don't you? Noble. There's something behind me as well. But it's not dealing any damage, so I'm not concerned. Okay, there's an army rushing towards me. Me likes. Because the enemies here, they are all pretty tasty in terms of XP. So here's 62 XP, that's something. I'll punch that the whole day. No problem. Double axe. That was the two-handed one. Okay. Good stuff. Already past the first 1000 XP. So, oh yeah, I wanted to have a sip from the fountain, but we're just gonna take that pond. And take a little wash. Okay, so should I be proceeding or not? I feel like stuff's getting more and more dangerous here, so we could now go for a little stroll towards the desert. That would be one thing. I mean, why not? I don't want to throw away my lifelong. But let's head towards the arena. The gladiators were pretty beatable, and the wild animals would offer me some meat to keep myself sustained. By the way, meat. Let's cook that bunny meat. Even a Lord of Evil has some mundane tasks to deal with. You want to challenge me? Is there another duelist? No, it's a pit fighter. Whatever, 40 XP, I'll take that. That's also quite okay. There's somebody in the house there. Oh, it's just a merchant. Hardly worth my time, but you never know. By the way, how much linen do I carry around with me? Enough. So, let's craft myself some bandages. There we go. Got 8 of them again. Timeless watch. Good day. Oh well, we're destroying them all. We're totally destroying them all. I'm quite surprised about the fact that Grug's still doing so fine. He's my... I haven't been this far ever. So... doing very fine. Merely afraid that I'm going to kill this dude soon because I'm going to run into something too dangerous and I'm taking a wrong decision. But if that's the case, then that's the case. Oh, here's the... Here, lion, 10 meat. I knew it, Dad. Wild animals out of the arena would provide some sustenance. Alright, let's clear out the arena. Why not? Collegium Magicae. Oh gosh, that's the local mages guild. I gotta say, this place is quite vast. I love the capital so far. It's really a lot of fun. There's lots of goblins and a bear. I'm pretty sure this must be still the arena part, and not the Mages Guild. Yeah, the arena. Borders are I guess that building on the right side here of the screen is the Mages Guild. So let's wreck that arena. Let's show them who's boss. So I learned a new skill, didn't I? Here, unleash power. Bam. Well, okay. It's been a tad bit underwhelming, Grug. I mean, it's knocking back the dudes, but I don't get to act for that turn where the enemy's knocked back. It's a little bit lame. Especially since, well, it's another AoE. I don't want to be ungrateful. When that one AoE's on cooldown, I can just go for the next one. That's a good thing. By the way, over here, it's already midnight. Timeless watch. So. There's a knight over there. Hey there! Wanna meet my axe? Oh boy, I'm wrecking this dude way harder than the last time that I've met one of these knights. Bam. 64 XP only. Those were worth a lot more the last time. So, sight or extra fire resistance? For now, I'll stick with the fire resistance, mostly because the sight upgrade is just so low. It's not much. Don't need to upgrade it that desperately. So that's been the arena, huh? Okay. Grug's a little bit disappointed. He thought there were more. I'm pretty sure I just need to go upstairs there. Oh, there's another lion. Roar. Let's wrangle the cat and butcher it afterwards. So, we got enough food here. We've been out of work for less than an hour, yeah. Well. Oh, I can't slam the, why the hell can't I Can I break the stone wall, but not the metal bars of the prison? That's is that intentional? It's a little bit nonsense, don't you agree? Oh, there's a brown bear in there. This is just to take revenge on that one brown bear that terrorized my early game experience. He just kept messing me up so hard. Boar. Okay. Those guys even have ranged weapons. Yeah, well, but it's not really worth anything here to take these guys down. They're just obnoxious behind their prison bars. Let them rot, I say. Alright, hi there. So there we go. I'm intentionally avoiding the Collegium Magicae for the moment because Mage's Guild does make me a little bit angsty, not gonna lie. Alright, but this looks like just a hollow road here. Oh, I could. Guys, it's a prison break. So, oh, I broke into the empty cell. How very smart of me. Oh, these ungrateful peasants. They're trying to kill me. Let's return the favor. Yeah, so, well, it's a secondary AoE attack. It's okay, I'd say. Although I must say this skill is really, I don't know. That pushback on the enemies, it feels so useless because it just doesn't do really anything. Since I don't even get to act on this. A lot of skills, a couple of skills in this game just feel a little bit off. Like they don't really add in much. By the way, I totally love entering the prison cells of these dudes here and slaughtering them. Up comes the rescue. Okay. Also, those boars would be a nice meal if necessary. Well, I do fear the mages, guys. I do fear them. They deal stupid amounts of damage. And they can pretty much do that every turn. But luckily, I got stupid amounts of HP, so... Oh, there's a healer. Let's jump his face. Damn. 23 XP. Okay, so there's this hollow road between the Elven District and jeez. Yeah, it's an entire freaking Mage's Guild. Well, my honor as an Orcish raider demands to destroy this place, but I'm honestly scared. And that's probably a smarter choice to be scared of a Mage's Guild. I could backdoor this place. Yeah. Let's do this. Grug backdoor. Alright. So... Luckily, it's just an apprentice, but, I mean, most of the time I can just jump on top of them, and that's pretty okay. But as soon as it's more than one dude, this whole trick wears down by a lot. Oh look, there's bunnies. But so far, we've only encountered apprentices in there. And an elven villager. I've read today a comment that the elves in this game are actually speaking Welsh. I was baffled. How's the durability, Crisis Clouds? I have the durability, infinite durability mod enabled. One older version of it, which actually breaks the textures. That's why you see all those fountains in here. It makes enemy bodies appear like fountains. It really sucks, but the thing is, by now there's a better mod in the Steam Workshop, but I opened up the save file with the older mod, and now I can't change it, so basically Grug has to die to change this. Isn't it tragic? But yeah, no durability mod. I don't like the durability system as so far, and my plan was to probably try it out in the future with some adaptation. There's, for example, a mod which nerfs the whole durability by just increasing the amount of durability everything has, or slowing the durability decay. So I just learned how to craft battle axe. Is that right? Hell yeah. So 5 steel ingots and oak wood. I literally have no clue where the hell I should get oak wood from. Steel ingot is iron ore refined with coal. Well, white leather. That's unicorn leather, if I remember correctly. Well, whatever. I don't think that I'm going to craft my own battle axe that much. Okay. Oh, magic altar. Altar to Vedna, the goddess of magic. Oh man. I think I want to go back to the beginning and destroy some of those smaller gods. By now I feel powerful enough for that. Okay. There's another wizard down the hall. Okay, we took them down so far, so good. There's another wizard and an apprentice. Let's don't care about the apprentice. Their damage is really low. That wizard, 50 points of damage before I was able to stop him. Let's turn on a bandage. The wizards are really the worst here. Let's heal up. Okay. Good night, Ash. See you soon. Okay. So yeah, we're going to avoid this place for now. I'll leave 2 rooms unexplored intentionally, so the next time I come here I see that I have some unfinished business. And let's head out of the capital for a moment. The thing I really want to do is I want to get back to those really small environments and summon some small-time gods and kick their asses. Because by now I'm that strong that I think most of the lesser gods, I won't be summoning the God of War or something silly like that, but let's see. Probably gonna be the end of this gameplay, but at the same time, if I don't try it, I never find out what I can stomach. Talking about stomach. Oh, there's a recipe for a robe. How very useful. I'll cook myself some more meat. I wish there was some way to combo that. Because I find it quite annoying to queue every single piece of meat. It's like, come on. We're not in the 90s anymore. Well, whatever. It's not that terrible. Oh, I can fill my my traveling flask one more time. There we go. With these aspects of the game, by the way, I totally love the fact that I need to fill my flasks at fountains and take care of my food on the road. Master Bard. Jeez. Oh, it's a kitey enemy, so we need to cripple. 25 damage! Jeez. Naughty. So, paralyzing dart. 106. Jeez, that's a lot. Throwing knife of the Tempest. Oh, yeah. Venturing high boot. Mastery ring. Oh, yeah. That's just a stat bonus ring. Interesting. Okay, that's been a quite terrifying encounter. So here, Goddess of Rain. But that particular god we already killed, actually. This one on the God of Farming. Okay, let's check out the environment here a bit. I feel like the further stages of the capital might be still a little bit too much. Threat level really increased quite quickly. Let's check out what that road is, where that road is taking us, though. Nowhere. Okay. Back to the Sea of Swords. I wonder if there's some God of Seas, and if we kill him, does the sea disappear? Because in my other save file, The Adventures of Tiny the Necromancer Golem, I actually killed the God of Rivers, and now the rivers are gone. Just like that, I bet when the God of Farming ain't dead, there's still lots of crops on the fields. So I'm really triggering cataclysms by now. Slurp. Yummy merchant soul. Tastes wealthy. There's a lot of flax growing up here. Interesting. So down here was that Inquisition camp. Over here we have the Pouncing Pawnee. One particular tavern. Over here we had a temple. So we could go for a dwarven god, but I'm somewhat dwarven god surely sounds nasty. We could go for the god of snakes, I think. So you're free to vote for something. So god of snakes I think is open. The god of dwarves is open. God of war, but I'm definitely not gonna go against that. I'm not sure if the elves had something here. Gotta check it out. God of Earth, nothing exists. I have no clue what kind of gods in this game actually do exist or not. Still pretty new to this one, you know. So here we have Goddess of Fertility. Goddess of Nature and Fertility. That sounds pretty drastic. I mean, we can't think about that. So in there, we could summon the god of dwarves. I know that. Cerno votes for the god of dwarves. I mean, as an orc, sure does have some roleplay weight to it, but I'm afraid that this is going to be a kick-ass powerful god. Oh, got that. So god of farming, we already took that one down. Farming's out. There we go. So, I think I'm going to start I'm going to try my luck with the god of snakes, because honestly, that does sound pretty low life to me. Let's just hope I don't think wrong here. There, snake goddess. Sukuna, the most beautiful goddess of silence and mischief. Okay. Here we go. 1000 HP. Okay. Damn. Of course. She's my granddaughter. So, I'm silenced and can't use abilities. 46. Yeah, I gotta make a run for it. I just can't pray that I can't escape her and shake her off. 1000 HP. Jeez. Okay. So, the strength of these gods is totally random, isn't it? There's really no way to know it beforehand. Well, considering that this was already that hard, I mean, it seems like I actually made successfully a run for it, so I think we can make a try on the other gods as well, because obviously, as long as I don't get there anymore, I mean, yeah, I was able to rest up. I think we should be fine. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna touch the god of war, though, no. I'm pretty afraid that this would backfire. But let's see what we can do about this, let's see here at the Dwarven Outpost. Maybe they had an altar here too. I'm not sure where I find the next best altar here. But I don't think it was here. I think I need to go somewhere else for that. Didn't that grove have something in... some altar here? No? Thought it had some kind of altar. My bad. Or maybe it has in some iterations. Alright, Pop, see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, well. That's been pretty unexpected to be destroyed like that. Okay. Let's head on over to the desert for a bit. Forget about the snake. 1000 HP. Your riches will be mine. You think? 64 HP. Nice. Okay. Western Decaying Desert. So, well... Troll caves. Okay. I smell food. Looks inferior to me. Yeah, 42 XP for a troll. It's a little bit unnerving that they are ranged trolls, but whatever. Seems like we're getting the job done here quite decently. Nice. So... I mean, they aren't really dealing any damage to me so far, so... I'm not too worried about all this. Just a little bit sad that I wasn't able to kill the next guy. But I'm very happy that I was able to just flee like that. Oh, there's dwarven corpses. And a gemstone. And cooked meat. Oh, man. It's, you know... Orcs and trolls, I would say, they get along quite nicely. Alright. So, is there a god of trolls in here as well? Troll brute. Or were they all brutes before already? Didn't really pay attention. So, the trolls here have battle axes as well. Or at least this guy had. I'd love to get a better weapon. Because right now, as we saw with the last enemy, I really need more damage. I don't have enough damage yet. As sick as that might sound, but obviously I don't. Goddess of Snakes wasn't impressed at all. Okay. Whisper Wastes. I'm a little bit concerned here about the fact that I'm traversing through the desert blindly. Raw. Oh, more trolls. Nice. They'll probably drop that that enchanted battle axe that I'm looking for. Hey, what I'm saying? At least already featuring some extra damage, but it's actually less. Why does this 50% strength, 50% intelligence, and due to that, it's worse than the one I got already. Too bad. Okay. At least I'm living under the impression that I'm already wielding one of the best weapons the game had in store for me. Although it's a little bit disappointing that I went there that quickly, but whatever. I got a good weapon. There's nothing bad with that. So... sun should be rising any moment again. And I'm approaching something. I don't know what yet, but I'm approaching something. Alright, Nomad camp, okay. Ah, here, finally. I hate exploring by night, but sometimes you just can't select. Alligator. See you later, alligator, I thought. But after a while, there was still the crocodile. Okay. I do like the amount of XP this place is offering, though. It's easy fights and a good reward. Like that. There's, oh yeah, Amazon. That reminds me of something. Are you kidding me? Okay. Then get it into your comfy range. Kiting doesn't work that well when your movement speed is reduced. Okay. Kitey enemies so far. Nothing which I can't handle, though. I feel like going here was a good choice. There's a lot of stuff I can't handle quite well here. Hey, Treadball. Yeah, well, the usual, you know. Destroying the world. Capturing souls. What you're doing, the usual stuff you're doing in the evening hours. How about you? Hope you had a fine day. Here we go. And if not, chill out a bit and make it better. Or at least I'll give my best. So... Iron pot. Here's some honey in it. Yum. Has been pretty rad. Sorry to hear bad. We just had some argument in the family, but the usual thing. 4-year-old people don't want to sleep. Nothing too truly troublesome. Tata Tunga, Nomad leader. Gotta keep that dude stunned. Or slowed, I should rather say. Alright, Tata Tunga did some damage. Gotta say. Almost 200 XP too. Double Kukri. Throwing axes. Quite an enemy. But not hard enough. The riches will be mine. What riches? Did I miss something? There's a blue belt. Just realized that I still was running around with an unenchanted one. And that's not really smart. So, decaying desert. There's another blue question mark up there. I bet that this dude just was the leader of the of this area, the Nomad leader. I guess they don't have several of these. Just played the demo. Well, I love it. I only played the Steam version that has been released only recently. Turned off the durability system because it just doesn't fit my tastes so far. Having a blast. Merely afraid that Grug's reign of terror will end soon. Because I'm literally the first time this far. And usually when I do this during while playing roguelikes, it's only a question of time until I kill myself. But so far, didn't happen. Oh yeah, willpower +1. It's at least not not decreasing my DPS. I mean, like every game, it has its flaws, and there are a few things I don't like and all. But oh, there's a mummy. I gotta say, at the same time, I haven't had such fun with a roguelike, with a new roguelike since quite some time. Oh, they drop bandages, hell yeah. It really has that wonderful, extremely old school feeling to it, you know? I've been gaming since the 90s, and this game feels like straight out of the 90s without being as bad as the game in the 90s. Scarab Temple. Bite me, maggot. Alright, there's stairs. A little bit concerned that this might be larger than me, but who knows? Durability is scary. Well, I didn't like how the system is implemented here. The durability is burning down so freaking fast. You're basically burning through several weapons on one side. I mean, I get it. This should provoke you to craft more and all. But at the same time, I don't know. I didn't find it fun. And fun is the most important stat when I'm playing a game. If it ain't fun, I'm dropping it, you know? So it's late evening. Okay, we're exploring until break of night. And then we're going to check out the Scarab Temple. Hopefully not gonna die while doing so. Ancient temples in the desert. At 3,000 XP though, almost. Pyramid, yeah, I have no clue what's going to be here, but oh, there's mummy. More bandage for me. I don't care. Or I should rather say I don't mind. Scarabs? Well, Scarab Temple. Looks inferior to me. That's something I like to hear. Inferior is a word, or inferior to me is a sentence I like to see as the Lord of Darkness. Okay, chainmail pants. Well, I love it how many different locations this game has in store. I mean, sure, there's one downside, it's not truly procedurally generated. The more often you play the game, the more you know the whole world already before you even start. But since the maps get re-rolled randomly, like the interior of this place will look a little bit differently every time you get in there, I feel like that's okay. Alright. Dudes are almost dealing no damage to me. Either parrying or absorbing all the damage so far. Making me kind of scared though, because, you know, there must be some sort of boss enemy in here. It makes me wonder what that's gonna be, but until then, bossing these guys around. Wow, that's a lot of Scarab. Gotta say, the resilience of a fallen knight is awesome. This character class is so freaking robust. It's amazing. You can't just stack up strength like crazy. You're not getting any, there's no downside in doing so. And since your weaponry is mostly strength... Ah, there's one Scarab still alive. Looks like, where's the damage coming from? With all the dead scarabs around me, it's easy to overlook one of them. I mean, how many bugs to squish in here, huh? Okay. Let's head back to this place. I don't know how dangerous it would be to actually be swarmed here, because I have pretty potent AoE attacks, but I don't want to take any unnecessary risks here. Have they nerfed the Necromancer? I have no clue, honestly. I only know the Necromancer as of this version, and my YouTube series where I'm playing him is at level 4 or 5. So I'm not really that deep in yet. I can't tell. So... more mummies incoming, but I don't think that there's a real difference between the mummies and scarabs at this point. So... but yeah, at least I got 2 AoE attacks now. I guess that's worth it. Oh, there's another staircase downwards. Okay. Now it's growing interesting. Do you know if you can still make a zombie out of a dead rabbit? Yes, you can. Practically every corpse is compatible to be resurrected. Okay, so... there's been already a lot of damage. Amunas the Pharaoh. Oh, God. So, let's see. He looks inferior to me. Yeah, I'm totally wrecking him. Dealing way more damage than he does to me, but he's been not a small enemy. Okay. It's all fine. Let's take a breather. We've taken down one of the major enemies of the game. Let's put on a bandage. After all, I killed a lot of mummies. There's been a lot of free bandages. And this place was quite vicious. Seriously. Quite dangerous. I mean, this looked easy. But mostly because my character is so freaking over-leveled for this place. But I don't care. As the Lord of Evil... I think it's totally okay to be overleveled. Undead wizard, yeah. Very, very frightening, gotta say. Rapier, pike, green sash, okay. Golden lamp allows summoning a genie to serve you. Hell yeah. That's nice. Just wanted to mutter about the lack of cool loot here, but... that's actually quite cool loot. I wish you could loot those tombs. You can. There's bones in it. Nice. Okay. I rest my case. This game is cool. Okay, we took care of the Pharaoh, guys. And... I don't care that this is a pyramid. I'm taking the shortcut. I'm out of here. Damn. Nice. So, I want to know what this place here is, but I'm afraid it's the larger version of the Scarab Temple. I'm pretty sure there's even a worse version of what we just did there. Golmeda Rise. Whatever. It's afternoon, so I hope I'm gonna make it there during the daytime. This game has such an awesome old school flair to itself. Sand dunes. So this looks like a frickin' fortress. Black Pyramid of Sareth. Yes, that's the actual boss. Death Knight. I'm out of here. Okay, that's late game. Got it. So, when I hear Death Knight, I feel like I'm not strong enough for that yet. Although I probably am. I mean, maybe I should check it out. Maybe this guy has some fat loot for me. Ziggurat. It's basically the ruler of this place. During a level up, I had an informational text about Sareth. He's basically the game was like, okay, now you can decide to either go for Sareth or for Alexander, the Emperor, in the capital. Weakened body. Okay. Dude's cursing me. But so far, except for being a bit tanky, we're doing great. Took 100 points of damage, but beyond that, nothing really bad happened. They got some heavy armor, but they don't really have any worse or they don't have any really bad surprises for me that I wasn't expecting there. Dudes are just extremely tanky, and they obviously are able to curse me as well. So that's a bit nasty, but nothing Grug is able. Nothing Grug ain't able to deal with. So, but we gonna make a run for it. So, Mansfield Granary now is quite a risky place for me because of that goddess of snakes that I accidentally invoked there. It will swallow your soul. No, you're not. You're gonna give me a bandage and I'm gonna be happy with it. That's all that's gonna happen. Silly. Told you. Splish splash, I'm taking a bath. I like this part, especially that when you're running through the water here, you're actually getting washed. Blood is going away and all. I love those little details. Goddess of Snakes, yeah, are just I invoked the Goddess of Snakes at one altar, and now I don't know how to get rid of her. 1000 HP. Deals 50 damage per blow. I'm merely able to deal 10 damage per attack on her. There's a slight disparage in power. And she's my granddaughter, or grand-granddaughter. That's what the tooltip said, at least. You wanted to know the details. Here's the details. So, let's see. Wasn't there something that I was able to invoke here as well? Throne? Because, you know, with my level 10, I feel like trying to go for things. So, God of War, I'm so sure that the God of War is one of the dudes that is going to have a lot of HP and a lot of damage. You know, what else would you expect from a God of War, huh? If this God of War ain't a good fighter, it's not going to be worth anything. So let's go and check out the God of Wars. Where she is over here around the vicinity of the Mansfield Granary. The Mansfield Granary contains a hidden shrine to the Goddess of Snakes. You can destroy the cult there. But, you know, I summoned the actual deity they were revering there. Well. And she's probably gonna be around here. I merely leap slammed out of there as quick as I possibly could. There's a bunny. I was afraid. So we'll better avoid that area as good as we can. But yeah, all in all, I have to say this jump attack from the Fallen Knight is really brilliant to just make sure that you can't escape from whatever you wanna. I mean, she even had a silencing attack, so I was even able to escape from an enemy which is able to silence me, so it speaks for itself. I think the Fallen Knight is a really good class to discover the game with. Okay, let's check out this filthy god of dwarves. If I remember correctly, there was a shrine here in Carladur. This at least was the biggest dwarven city that I've found so far. And if I remember correctly, there was some sort of altar somewhere. I can't remember where I saw that anymore. Well, we're gonna find that, I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't here, it was in the other dwarven town, because there are two of them. Let's check out this place here. Stone bed. Ah, here. Altar to Dwarven God. Sacred altar to the god Grumdar, god of mountains and the patron of dwarves. Okay. This will go bad. Yeah, Grumdar, god of mountain. 1000 HP again. Dang. But, well... now I know it. So, stop this immediately. Surrender and let's end this madness. Why do you keep resisting? Oh, there's a dialogue between these two. I really like those dialogues, so... but we'll have to delay this fight to another day, my friend. And... peace of mind, obviously. Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, other classes would be just totally screwed in that situation. And I'm just leaping away. And now I know that there are two super bosses there. Simon Steele, hi there. Welcome. And I know that there are two super bosses that I just need to avoid now. And at least I now know about the power of these gods. That's the most important thing for me. Because I'm trying to evaluate when to attack these bosses, and now I know that the god of dwarves and the god of snakes are absolute no-nos at the beginning. They're just way too powerful to tackle. So let's see in this sanctuary. Is there anything to summon as well? There's this altar. Forgotten altar. Huh. Okay. It's even more fun. Summoning surprise. Played an off-stream run yesterday because I couldn't sleep. Vampire Berserker. You killed the farmer god? Oh yeah. Filthy summoner. I was playing Vampire, Simon. I haven't tried them out yet. Are they fun? It's hard to be sustained with blood, I hardly think so. I think it must be like that. You're harvesting blood from your enemies with blasts and such. Random god. Yeah, I think so too, Arigis. I think so too. Let's try it out, because I can't escape after all. Grug now knows how to run away from filthy gods. Zima, god of winter. So... this one was killing me the other day already, so... let's read the text here. Can you feel the freezing chill running down your mortal shell? Your pulse slows down, your body shivers. Okay. Well, like I said, I now know where to find my super bosses. And we should possibly check out the other spots as well, but somehow I think it doesn't, okay, I want to keep trying. I haven't had any luck yet, and, so far my attempts were really horrible. So here's a fertility goddess. Let's try that out. It's an ambush, you bleep! So, Edona, goddess of nature. 20 damage per blow? So far, it looks like I'm able to tackle her. Nah. I'm not gonna take the risk here. This is way too dangerous for my taste. War mother. So... definitely the most beatable of the gods that I've encountered so far. But I don't want to try that one more time. Until I'm stronger, that is. I'm merely now waiting for the sun to set. Because Edona is still on my tracks, because I wasn't able to jump further. I'm not gonna try that one more time without daylight. But it looks like we're out of threat here. Here's just a regular Satyr Bowman. So, all in all, it seems to me like it's totally okay to ignore these god summoning shrines until you're really, really strong. I mean, sure, the god of farming seems to be not the big shot, but beyond that, I can hardly imagine that the god of war will be a pushover. That's the last one that I could try. So, she had 500, no, 800. Yeah, I forced the spawning of the god there. So, if I remember correctly, in the Elven Township there was an altar too, but by now I think it's pretty clear that I shouldn't mess around with these unless I'm capable of taking down enemies with 800 HP and more. That's what it boils down to. So I think we're safe to go another round for the capital, but that's okay. I just wanted to check it out, and most importantly, I wanted to know whether or not I'm skipping out on opportunities with those altars. You know, level 10 is already pretty big. Most of the time, I don't feel like the enemies are enemies anymore, but there's some competition still to tackle. That's good. I love the gods. The gods are such a fun part of the game, where you're like preparing yourself for some super thing there. The farming god is also flagged as a lesser god. When you check him out in the description, the game clearly states that you're up against a lesser god. No, Simon, exactly. The what happened was that no more wheat is growing anywhere on the world. What, the livestock dies too? I didn't pay attention to that. But that explains why there were bodies out in the open where I didn't produce any. That makes sense. So, Cinder Keep. Let's see, this looks like an altar too, doesn't it? Let's see what we can summon there. Winter God. Well, the goddess of winter we just summoned at the other place. I don't want to do that a second time. Oh, you want to die? Sure thing. No problem. I don't mind picking up an experience point. Okay. I don't even want to know how many hidden locations I have missed so far. This world is so huge. Oh. Hey there, you stupid bard. Give me your XP. 41, I mean, that's really a lot. Pretty much worth it. I'm so happy that I was able to trigger the gods without getting slaughtered by them. And I now know that you can outrun them. Like, if you're fast enough, they don't follow you across the world. I mean, this would be a totally programmable behavior that those gods, once you unleash them, they totally want to wreck your ass. Would be totally possible, but glad this is not how it works. Okay. Hey, you want to hear a joke? No, I'm perfectly fine with looking at you. Don't worry. So let's surround this area a little bit. I like to explore new areas from time to time. I mean, I highly doubt that there is something interesting around the outer walls of this part, but how are the souls ashing? Wonderful. There. I'm still doing well here. Still haven't killed Grug accidentally. I'm quite happy. Because I actually am afraid that I'm accidentally not gonna make it. But so far my roguelike instincts kept me alive quite well. There we go. Oh. Whole line around. Mercenary and a citizen. Plate grief recipe. Oh yeah, what's this gear? Kite shield, heavy armor. Yeah, well, sadly not as appealing as it looked like, but that's okay. But sir, there's a lion in my house. Don't you worry. I'll beat it and eat it. Cripple that acrobat. Okay. Yeah, I summoned 3 gods and ran away successfully. Yeah, that's worth mentioning. I checked them out and I realized that I couldn't beat any of them. Oh well, one of them looked quite beatable, but I didn't really have it in me to force the fight there. I'm pretty sure the goddess of nature still would have whooped my ass, even if I had a good beginning on her. I really wonder if I should bring up more damage or more HP. But all in all, I think more damage is always helpful. HP comes on its own by level ups. Run! You can try, but it doesn't really get you far. Especially if you're screaming like that. He comes for our souls. I really do like those citizens. They make really good announcers. Monk. $87 XP. Luckily no real particular threat. Okay. Super lag. Strength is defensive too because of parry. Well, this dude already has, like, I'm running around with 61 strength, and I was wondering, maybe I should just invest flat out into willpower, because willpower is decreasing the non-magic damage. And so far, what's been kicking my ass the hardest was always mages of any sort. And, you know, if willpower decreases the non-physical damage, it should be exactly what I need, don't you agree? But then, on the other hand, I think, you know, the faster I kill, the less damage they deal as well. Hard to tell. Okay, so far so good. I'm afraid I need to return at some point into the desert before I'm done here to get on with Scarab. Because I might imagine that a undead lich is possibly easier to smack than this human emperor. I don't know though. Magic defense plus better regen is quite good as a secondary stat. So you'd recommend the defensive stats? Yeah, I mean, I could just increase endurance and willpower from this point on, like evenly. Beggar with 315 HP. What's going on here? Is this a joke? 102 XP. So this guy was wielding an extremely powerful Chinkidea. Dang, man. Crazy. I wonder if these beggars are actually part of a organized thieves guild. So, the circus is huge, though. Praise the sun. Acolyte of the sun. Sucks if you're a vampire against these, I guess. I would try to get 100 damage per hit. Yeah, well. Yeah, these are the options. I either completely invest myself into damage, or I now branch off into defensive stats as well. That's my options here. Poor district. Why the hell are the poor citizens so strong? These poor citizens are extremely powerful compared to regular citizens. Why aren't they conquering the city? They are literally stronger than the militiaman. Oh, whatever. Alright. We're getting closer towards level 11 here. Scroll of Banish. Yeah. Hey, AFK! The Fallen Knight? Yeah, well, I don't know, this dude is totally not killable so far. But I don't want to jinx it here. Very nice. So we're leveling up here quite decently in the poor district. More of these dudes, and I'll hit level 11 here. Nice. Yeah, more of your sword. 100 XP for a beggar. I mean, they are carrying really nasty daggers. Not gonna lie. These are pretty much as strong as many swords. But at the end of the day, they're still not really hurting me that much. I really still wonder now whether to go for defensive or offensive stats. It's so freaking hard to tell. Okay, looks like the poor district though is almost already done here. Well, well. Wonder what's behind that now. So nearly 1000 XP left for the next level up. Oh, there's a downstairs here. Underground. Okay. Aw, dang. I was expecting something more. Something like a Thieves Guild or something flashing like that. It seems like the people here are even too poor for that. Too poor for even a Thieves Guild. Recommend these. Yeah, well, problem is if I go for a distribution like that, I feel like I'm watering down my gains so much that I'm not feeling any increase whatsoever. It's the problem that I'm seeing with that. I don't have that many level ups anymore in front of me. Like, I guess I have already increased a majority of my stats to the point where they'll stay. It's either 3-3 for me, 3 endurance, 3 willpower now, or 6 strength all the way through. Difficult. I really can't tell. But I think I'm going to go for 3-3, at least for one level, and see how it works out for me. Oh, there's a soldier. Yeah, I'm taking down the buildings around me. I love that so much. When you got these skills that actually have so much splash AoE that they start to wreck the environment. Gives me those real bad guy vibes, you know. When you're that evil, you're even destroying the city while taking down your enemy. Okay. Slums. So from the poor district into the slums. Definitely downgrading. We were so happy before you came along. Dude, you're living in the slums, don't lie. We were so happy. Best joke ever. There we go. Yeah, I think so too. The magic defense is that important. Right now, increasing the total amount of my HP and increasing the actual value of my HP sounds like the best thing I can do. And besides, my dude already has like 60 strength. I think that's okay. Mutants? Give me a break. What? Looks troublesome to me. Okay. 120 XP per mutant. But the mutants are not coming around the corner anymore. Ha! Well, at least for now, not. Okay, I want to heal up as long as I can. Chris, hi there. Okay, almost level 11 there. Okay, so the slums look like a really nasty place enemy-wise, but at the same time I feel like we're totally able to tackle that. So I don't want to chicken out right now. I'm so curious to see my next class skill. Okay, there's one poor citizen. There's monks. Deflection. You deflect ranged attacks to the side. Okay, with a chance to throw it back. Nice. This is pretty spiffy. I like that. Zora, my first daughter, is probably still the strongest in the one in a dream world. Okay. Gramdar, yeah, we've seen that one already. Zora, wasn't that the snake lady? You really enjoy that the poor district is so high level. Yeah, me too. Yeah, the wells are graphical, are texture, texture bugs that my durability mod is producing. I'm using a mod by now that's not producing these bugs anymore, but I can't change the mod during a running save file, so. Zukuna. Yeah, Zukuna. Yeah, okay. Krastos. War. That's the god of war. Edona. Yeah. Kadeos. Didn't see that one yet. Alright, so I think every time when I get these pointers by the game, this is a sign that I'm ready for fighting them, okay? And this is a sign that I'm getting attacked by another god. So I'm going to look for some place where I can actually fight the guy, or run away if necessary. The hunting horn in the distance. Well, that ain't no god of hunt. Could be also the god of war, though. I want to make it out of town, if possible. So, well, there's a good chance that I can do this. So, if I'm not able to take down this enemy, I can just park him somewhere. Hunt goddess, yeah. Definitely. Alright, we should be able to go at least 100 turns out of the town easily. Not even more than that. Unless, of course, there's a lion asking to get killed here. Okay, so I'll just run south from here. Ra-pa-pum-pum-pum. Okay. Another strange dude wants to die. That's okay. There's a frickin' elephant? Quiet mountains. Okay. Only 70 turns left. Let's rest up a bit. Okay, quiet mountains. I am curious to see what's in there, so... Turden, god of the hunt. Comparable to me. Using a ranged weapon. So, white deer. So, I just got zapped here. But so far... No. No, I'm skipping out of that. I'm getting shot here, I know, but... That's the reason why I went for a phase shift as well. Because this way... I'm so far out of sight of these that there should be no god of hunt behind me anymore. Okay, it's been a wise choice to deal with it like that, and I think, judging from what I'm seeing here, getting yourself some sort of mobility skills early on is super, super valuable. Because honestly, without those mobility skills, I would have been dead now. Because they're... I don't really know how I would be supposed to beat this guy right now, but what I do see is that leveling up my resistances is a wise choice at this point. So, without the ability to run away, my run would have been over several times already. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, everybody, that's a good moment to cut it for today. It's been a really, really cool run. We made it to level 11, and there's a lot of things that I don't know how to kill yet, and that's awesome. At least I know how to run away from it, but... So, have a good time, everybody. Thanks for your company. I really appreciate, and see you soon. Bye-bye!